it's time for us to bid farewell to our friends on FM 95.5 and FM 107. As for our listeners on FM 88, we'll continue with more of the latest news.
Welcome to Relax Time Radio, broadcast nightly from 7:30 to 9 p.m. on Radio Thailand, Chiang Mai.
All you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more will allow. Just a good old boy. They wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome to Relax Time Radio.
Yeah, this is it. Relax Time. Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night with me, Paul, and Mr. Russell.
That's right.
Over on the other side of the glass.
That's right.
How are you there, buddy?
Good.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it feels like forever.
It always does.
I see you're looking well.
Oh, well, you know, really, sweet mouth. That's you. Yeah, and you're looking at cutting a dashing figure there yourself.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
And all of you out there, we can assume you're all healthy and happy as well, and cutting dashing figures around your own living room, car, or workplace.
Yeah.
As the case may be. Man, Thursday night.
It's here. We're doing it.
I know. And look, I was just having a chat with one of our very dedicated listeners, Karen, in Wisconsin, the USA. And you remember last week how we did our One Hit Wonders show?
I do.
Freaky thing happened. We programmed Alana Miles' Black Velvet, as you will recall.
Yeah.
Karen in Wisconsin at the same time, not knowing,
really
requested Alana Miles' Black Velvet, as you would also recall. I was having a bit of a chat to her. She said, actually, you know, Paul, I had wanted to request Black Velvet for more than a week before last Thursday's show. I had no idea you were doing One Hit Wonders. So, strange thing, I'm not telepathic, disclaimer, but it said that things happen for a reason.
They sure do.
And Karen thought that this was, and I do quote, a bit freaky, and I tend to agree. A pleasant and completely cool synchronicity.
I'll say, you seem to have channeled that.
Well, you know how it is, man. It's like, you know, we get that vibe happening with our regulars.
We do.
And it starts becoming kind of like you, me, and the third and fourth honorary DJs.
Yeah.
So Karen's right there on that wavelength. And
I'll say.
We're happy for that. And speaking of wavelengths, tonight we got so much great stuff. Tonight's show is the last show for a number of nights because of the coverage here on Radio Thailand of the many events. Exactly, the Royal Coronation of Rama X. And that will be, the coverage will be going on over many evenings. So starting from tomorrow night, the 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, there will be no Relax Time Radio on air, as far as we are aware at this point in time. Returning on the 7th, 7:30 p.m. as per usual, right here on Radio Thailand, 93.25 FM. And of course, you can find all of the wonderful things to do with Relax Time Radio on our Facebook page. You can also watch a stream of our show on YouTube while it's happening, and I think
That's
afterwards,
right. Which is advisable.
If you're a real diehard, like I am, I sort of get home and just usually go to bed about 2 or 3 a.m. on a Friday morning.
After you've taken a few of those shows.
Yeah, just binging on catch-up shows. And so you can do that too, and I would strongly urge you to do that. And if you would like to request a song, dedicate a song, or any of the good things that you can do them all via calling 053 276 793. We got a whole bunch of great music on the way, starting with a little back-to-back.
Little De La Soul.
Oh, this is Roller Skating Jam named Saturdays from their second album.
De La Soul is Dead.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know the one.
It followed up after 3 Feet High and Rising, their very acclaimed debut. And so we've got some De La Soul coming your way. Lots of good time, good fun, relaxing, easygoing things going on tonight. And we would love you to be part of it too. So please join us.
Yeah, please do. De La Soul.
Yeah, Roller Skating Jam named Saturdays.
We'll be back.
I reminisce to a bounce rock skate roll fest to impress. Hey pretty diamond, do you like the way I'm dressed? Cool, keep the faith and be my mate, cause all we need is feet. But promote the hustle cause it keeps me thin. No need to talk, Luke, you just walked in. Is there a gun on stage? Yes, man. So kick the wham on this jam. Oh, Mr. Sprinkler, Mr. Sprinkler. Wet me for one, Mr. Sprinkler. I'm heating high five and a day's no split. With the yawn, I trip to the dawn. Out comes the bodies following the one idea. It's clear. Rattle to the roll. Hold back up the track, grab your roller skates, y'all. And let's zip on by. Zippity doo, now let's zip on by. Feed on the weed and we're feeling high. Sun is on thick and the cheese is rolling thick. Come on, it's no time to hide. Season is twist, spinning and winning. No hack and sack, let me in. Spill on the bottom away, but it's okay. It's a Saturday. Now let's all get baked like Anita.
Watch Mr. Lawn, don't look at the Peter.
Feel on the farm, I'll feel on the...
Hey, watch that.
It's a Saturday.
Now is the time to act the fool tonight. Forget about your worries and you will be alright. It's Saturday, 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 it's Saturday, Saturday, it's Saturday, Saturday, it's Saturday,
goodbye, my love. Yeah, you're not tonight. Walk away and taste the pain. Come again some other day. Well, I'm glad you wanna pay for how the place you feel. Walk away and taste the pain. Come again some other day. Well, I'm glad you wanna pay for how the place you feel. How the price gets paid. I got to pay the price. I think I walk away. Never going to Chile with my baby. I
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
They got that right.
That's right.
It really is time to relax.
I was so relaxed I almost forgot to say something.
Yeah, I need a kind of a mechanized prodding device to kind of bring you back around.
I'll say.
You know, with some smelling salts and a kerchief.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Because let's face it, Thursday night at the Temple of Music here on Relax Time Radio, it is time to relax.
It is time to relax.
Big time. And
That's an indisputable truth here.
Yeah, you can't quibble with that. No quibbling.
No, sir. But you know what else I really like about tonight?
What's that?
Future retro.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, do I ever? You know, I feel like I'm in an episode of The Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
You know,
me too.
where you've gone to the future and you're listening to retro music on the radio, but it's the hits of now.
Yeah.
Then.
Kind of like
you
Back
know?
to the Future, too.
Exactly. Even cooler, though.
But cooler.
So, yeah, Thursday night, that's one of the things we're all about here is, you know, because we got so many retro sounds.
Mm-hmm.
We thought we'd get some future retro happening while we can.
And you know what that means. Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X featuring the one, the only, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Exactly,
oh,
yeah.
Man, how did this get
How did
past
this
the
happen?
radar until now?
Well, you know, actually, Billboard magazine had awarded him a special... Did you read about this?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
Tell me about it, though.
Well, apparently they'd awarded him...
Lil Nas X?
Like, some kind of... what was it?
Come on. Make
What-
it,
or-
what, like a medal or something?
No,
Or
but like a top spot, like
well,
number one.
It's number one on the Billboard charts.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it right now?
Yeah, this week.
Because this was a couple weeks ago.
No, it's still number one on the Billboard.
But he was the number one country rap song, and then they bumped him
for that
for
other,
not meeting the qualifications of country rap.
which is why
They tried to deny
yeah,
him the
I know
mantle
there
of
was some
country
sort
rapper.
of there was some
There was
sort of
some
strange
controversy
I like to
regarding.
say controversy, but even the word in itself is controversial or
It is,
controversial.
exactly. Just kind of underscores the whole thing, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Lil Nas X, yeah.
but
They
Billy
tried to
Ray-
say he was either not hip hop or not country enough. It wasn't clear which. They failed
He's
to.
the ultimate genre bender.
But he's got the number one song in the world right now.
Doesn't care. He's like, hey, call me.
Is it the number
Call me whatever you want, but not late for dinner, because that's how country is. Yeah, it is the Billboard number one
Right now.
right now. I put this together this week.
Sweet.
I'm doing
Are
my
you
research,
sure?
man. I'm on the case.
In what genre? Just
Hey, it's the number one Billboard. It's all charts, man.
And where were you hearing about it last week? This time,
From
right
you,
here,
brother.
right
From
here
you.
on this program.
I know, but you know how it is. We got to make sure everything's radio friendly and cool. You know, because so many of the Billboard tracks.
Well, even if
without turning into an old man here, there's so much profanity in the music these days. So it's a real nightmare picking out songs.
Well, it's definitely radio friendly, but cool. I'm not so sure.
Let's have a listen and check it out.
Have you heard it yet? You have.
Excuse me. Yeah, of course I have. I was rocking out to it all day long.
Were you?
Yeah.
Hey, what's this other future retro tune?
Blake Shelton. This guy is like.
We sure this is radio friendly?
Oh, mega. He's like one of those super ultra superstars of US country. I think it's not mega high in the top 100. This one,
but he's like in there.
He's in there. He's lurking around. He's no Travis Scott.
No, he's not.
He's no
Dean Lewis. He's no Dean Lewis.
He's in there though. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, this is future retro.
It sure is.
When you hear this, you'll know it doesn't matter what position Blake Shelton is on this week's Billboard Top 100, because when you hear this, it's like a stadium filler. It's like this single gets 5,000 pickup trucks to the nearest stadium in the States any night of the week. It's
Well, I saw the comment section on YouTube, and it looks pretty.
This is phenomenal.
Yeah, people are loving this for sure. Whatever it is.
Listen to it every morning before I go to class. Not a good day without this song. Got that right. So let's get into it. This is too much yapping and not enough music. I say I need this future retro, and I need it now.
All right, let's do it. Here's Lil Nas X, Old Town Road, #1 song in the world.
Yeah, cop some of this future retro. If you would like to request a song, dedicate a song, do any of those good things, you can do that. 053-276-793.
Or find us on Facebook, Relax Time Radio. Also, check out our live stream on YouTube if you're not doing so this very moment. We'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the bag, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch now. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Riding on a tractor, lean all in my bladder. Cheated on my baby, you can go and ask her. My life is a movie, but riding in boobies. Cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Hat down, cross town, living like a rock star. Spend a lot of money on my brand new guitar. Baby's got a habit, diamond rings and Fendi sports bras. Riding down Rodeo in my Maserati sports car. Got no stress, I've been through all that. I'm like a Marlboro man, so I kick on back. Wish I could roll on back to that old town road. I wanna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in a plate, I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. We turn the dirt and work until the week's done. We take a break and break bread on Sunday, then do it all again, 'cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found God's country. I don't care what my headstone. Heaven bound, the devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. Yeah, I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
Now, welcome back. Blake
Yep.
Shelton, huh?
Yeah, Blake Shelton, and before that, the number one Billboard hit, Lil Nas X, featuring
Nas
Billy Ray
X.
Cyrus.
Yeah, Old Town Road.
Old Town Road. Now, this is really interesting because
It is really interesting.
as we were talking about, when the song was released. Okay, first of all, I got to backtrack. This guy, Lil Nas X,
Yeah, it's just 20 years
okay,
old.
quite a phenomenon. He got his following, his social media following, came from running Nicki Minaj fan accounts on Twitter, right? So he built up this huge kind of fan base for himself. And then he started doing like music things, and there's
Well, he
apparently
went viral with the Yeehaw Challenge
on TikTok.
on TikTok, exactly.
Yeah, which is an app used predominantly by teens to record videos
And
set
share
to
them.
music. Yeah,
Right.
it's kind of like a ironic videos meme sharing app. Yeah, if you know what that is, you know what it is. And so he actually released the song on this app,
Right.
like before it was anything at all, and it started trending. It became a trending topic on TikTok, and it blew up really huge. And he ended up pretty rapidly charting on 3 separate Billboard charts. So it was the Hot 100, the Hot R&B/hip hop songs, and the Hot Country songs.
Hot country songs from which he was removed. Am I correct?
Quietly removed after a week, and Billboard put out a statement that Old Town Road does not embrace enough elements of today's country music to chart in the Hot Country songs in its current version.
And listeners were outraged.
Yeah,
As was I.
and Billy Ray, including Billy Ray Cyrus himself, the achy breaky heart man.
And who would know better
Than Billy Ray.
what pop country is?
Exactly. He said, it was so obvious to me after hearing the song just one time. I was thinking, what's not country about it? What is the rudimentary element of a country and western song? Then I thought, it's honest, humble, has an infectious hook and a banjo. What more do you need?
And put me on that remix, bro.
Yeah, bro. Exactly. So, and funnily enough, Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails should be quite thankful to Lil Nas X because he has inadvertently given them their first number one on Billboard.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because the guitar in the background of the song is sampled from a Nine Inch Nails track called 34 Ghost 4 from their 2008 album called Ghosts.
I did not know that.
So they pulled that out, and you know, he said they didn't even really, you know, they didn't really know it was a Nine Inch Nails thing at the time, and blah blah blah. So
Trent Reznor didn't know that?
Apparently, so well, yeah, they obviously have to pay the fees and stuff now, but so it's industrial rock country hip hop now, technically, because its sample is taken out of Nine Inch Nails.
Not only that, but did you know that the Lil Nas X's Old Country Road has had the most streams of any song in 1 week
in history. 116.2 million streams in 1 week.
Yeah.
That's pretty mad.
And that was last year.
That's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. A lot of great things. The Future Retro has already happened. You can catch up next week for some more of that. In the meantime, we got a whole bunch more great music tonight, starting with what do you got lined up over there?
Well, it's funny you should ask.
I am asking.
Because I got a triple play.
What?
Including a little Rem. I don't know if you like those guys.
Can you even do that? A triple play, you say?
I can. You know the Lemonheads?
Oh, love those guys.
Evan Dando?
Whatever happened to?
I heard a friend of mine told me that she was working in a juice bar with him in Boulder, Colorado.
With Evan Dando?
Yeah, I don't think I can believe it yet.
We got to look into that.
It couldn't have gone that. It couldn't have gone that way for him, could it?
It could have. I mean, Trent Reznor, as you know, up until he reinvented himself as a film score guy.
Oh, did he?
About 10 years ago, he started doing really creepy.
I can see where that might not work out.
Oh no, he's huge. He's like knocked it out of the park. He did The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and
he directed
True
that?
Detective. No, he did the scores, like the musical scores, and won huge awards for them. He's
like the Danny Elfman of the 21st century.
Man, he had sold every last musical instrument into Hock.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like before,
and
he
then
kind of got it back
recreated
together
himself
again.
and
yeah, exactly.
And blew up, huh?
He did it for Shanty.
Oh, nice.
Big time. So we've got some good things coming up. Bit of REM, bit of Lemonheads, and I believe a little bit of Kravitz, L.
Sweet.
The Lenny Kravitz. Let's get into it, man. We need to play some more music here tonight.
Let's do it.
It's Relax Time Radio. Let's relax. Here's some REM.
We'll be back.
never been too good with names. The cellar door was open, I could never stay away. I know it's probably not my place. It's either or, I'm hoping for a simple way to say it's a shame about rain. In the stone under the dust, his name is still engraved. Something needs to go away. It's a shame about rain. If I make it through today, but no tomorrow, not to leave my feelings out on display. I'll put the cobwebs back in place. I've never been too good with names, but I remember faces. It's a shame about rain. In the stone under the dust, his name is still engraved. Something needs to go away. It's a shame about rain. Here we are, still together. We are one. So much time wasted playing games with love. So many tears I've cried, so much pain inside. But baby, it ain't
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back. That was Lenny Kravitz with It Ain't Over Till It's Over from Mama Said, his second album. Before that, we had the Lemonheads.
Yeah.
I believe it was It's a Shame About Ray. Probably their biggest hit ever.
No, they did that
What was the other one?
Simon and Garfunkel cover.
What was that? Which one?
You don't remember that?
No.
Cuckoo Cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson.
Oh,
Remember?
Mrs. Robinson. Yeah. True.
That was a bigger hit.
That's kind of like stealing someone else's thunder, right? Like doing a
Up
cover
to you.
and claiming that. So I'm calling it. And before that, we had that other track.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
That was a real good, feel-good track.
Oh yeah, so much good things. And speaking of good things, I just wanted to mention, as you would all be very aware, this weekend coming up, we have the coronation of King Rama X, and there are a whole bunch of commemorative coins and medals that are being minted in celebration of this event, Russell. Orders for these commemorative coins and medals commemorating the coronation are going to be running, able to be placed up until the 10th of May.
Nice.
So that is news because the initial period of placing orders for commemorative coins and medals relating to the coronation ended on, I think, early April. So they've kind of like given it an extra month.
Nice.
So that interested members of the public can have additional time to make reservations. So give you a little bit of insight into this, Russell, because I
Please
know
do.
you're a bit of a coin aficionado, a
Yeah.
bit of a collector.
I am.
Stamps, coins, all that kind of stuff.
Old glass jars.
Yeah, that too. And according to the Treasury Department, the coins, the commemorative coins, are made of gold, silver, and copper-nickel.
Nice.
One of your favorite
It
alloys.
is. Yeah, I like copper nickel.
While the medals are platinum, silver, and copper in composition. The gold coins have a face value of 19,000 baht, and they are priced at 40,000 baht each. Whereas the silver coins are 1,000 baht of face value, and they cost 3,000 baht to purchase. The copper nickel coins are priced at and have a face value of 20 baht. So that's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
There's a whole range of ways that you can commemorate this incredible coronation event. Whether you can go for the gold, silver, or the copper nickel coins.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Sure is.
But we would urge you to get out there and support this. And as for the platinum medals, Russell, I know you'd be quite interested in picking up one for yourself.
Indeed.
They've already broken a record price of up to 1 million baht each.
Whoa.
Since the Treasury Department started minting these coins and medals.
And where are those available for purchase?
I think you can, those interested in booking these commemorative coins and medals can place orders at the Treasury Department and its branch offices, as well as branches of Krung Thai Bank, Thailand Post offices, and 7-Elevens across the country.
Nice.
So you can, there's really, there's no obstacle to you picking up some of these incredible commemorative
Indeed.
coins and medals. And I'm going to be doing just that tomorrow, maybe even tonight on the way home.
Yeah?
I'm going to pop in at the 7.
Nice.
I mean, I'm only saying 7-Eleven because it's mentioned here in the news item. It's obviously
not an
not
endorsement.
some sort of endorsement. I mean, whew, I'd rather pop into the Treasury Department's branch office, but I fear they're closed at this time of night.
Yeah.
Generally. Taking a guess.
I would guess.
So we've had Karen sending us very cool messages and requests. I think she's got a bit of Creed up her sleeve.
Yeah. She's got a bit of Creed up my sleeve.
And what else? Creed?
No, just Creed.
Really?
Yeah, just Creed. You might have seen last night's request for DJ Rams.
Oh, well, you know.
I do know.
Maybe. Actually, I might even have an... I think
Oh, wait a second.
I think there's a George Thorogood request.
I think so, too.
Yeah, I'm calling it.
I'm just thinking it now. The word just came to me.
Who do you love? George Thorogood is the answer. So,
I see. So, yeah, I didn't get that one. Oh, is that I Drink Alone?
No, it's...
Bad to the Bone?
Who do you love?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who do you love? I don't know that one, actually.
You don't know I Drink Alone?
No, I do know that. Karen's request is for a track called Who Do You Love by
Wasn't
George
that a
Thorogood.
Quicksilver Messenger service song?
I'm not sure. Let's find out. I think it's time for
Yeah,
these. Let's honor these requests for our
Definitely.
good friend Karen.
And when we come back, some of our hot culinary tips.
Oh yeah. And if you can't wait and you're getting totally inspired by Karen's request, join her and call us on 053 276 793. Send us a message on Facebook, and you can do all those things. And we would love to hear from you.
That's right. Stay with us.
I walk 47 miles of barbed wire. I got a cobra snake for a necktie. A brand new house all on the roadside, and it's made out of rattlesnake hide. Got a brand new chin that baby built on top, and it's made out of human skull. Come on, take a little walk with me, baby, and tell me who do you love? Who do you love? Now around the town they use a rattlesnake whip. Take it easy, baby, don't you give me no lip. Who do you love? Who do you love? I got a tombstone hand, a graveyard mind. I'm just 22 and I don't mind dying. Who do you love? Yeah, who do you love? Ah, who do you love? Now Arlene took her man by my hand. She said, Lonesome George, you don't understand. Who do you love? The night was dark and the sky was blue. Down the alleyway I swag and flew. Hit off bump and somebody scream. You should have heard just what I seen. Who do you love? Who do you love? Yeah, who do you love? Ah, who do you love? Yeah, I got a tombstone hand, a graveyard mind. Just 22, baby, I don't mind dying. Snakeskin shoes, baby, put them on your feet. Got the good time music with the boat in the beat. Yeah, who do you love? Who do you love? I walk 47 miles of barbed wire. I got a cobra snake for a necktie. A brand new house out on the roadside, and it's made out of rattlesnake hide. Got a brand new chin, the mama bit on top, and it's made out of human skull. Come on, take a little walk with me, child. Tell me who do you love? Yeah, who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Ooh.
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
Relax Time Radio.
Hey, that sounded just like like it was recorded.
Yeah.
You sound great. You should do more of those.
It gets tiring coming in here 7 nights a week, though, just for that.
Call it in. Just call it in.
Should just make a recording.
That's what I'm suggesting. Yeah, you need to relax.
Yeah.
It's relax time.
Relax Time Radio.
Hey, so that was a little bit of George Thorogood.
It sure was.
Who Do You Love for Karen, and before that some Creed.
Yeah.
I have to say I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
I'm feeling very relaxed.
Me too.
Hey, you're a bit, you were kind of hitting me up with some of these health tips that you.
I was.
Because you quite.
Well, I know you like to eat a lot of chicken and sausages. and
Look, don't throw this on to me, pal. I was going to say, I know how, you're often pigeonholed as that music guy.
Yeah.
Well,
what they don't know is about what I do in the kitchen.
Exactly, and those conga symphonies aren't the only incredible masterpieces you're cooking up.
That's right. That's right.
This is skin
cooking
related.
Up some Yardbird. Yeah, exactly. Skins, hitting the skins in one way or another.
What's going on? Because there's so many confusing health messages out there,
and
these
today
days.
more than ever. Yeah, but I think for a lot of us, most of our lives, we've heard mixed things about chicken skin.
Not really. Like I've always,
It's
what
been
I've heard.
pretty consistently positive.
Yeah,
for you?
yeah. For me,
eat that chicken skin.
Yes, that's it. End of segment. That was amazing. It really is. That's pretty much my whole life. It's like, hey,
you haven't heard that
you want
it can
some of
be
this?
incredibly fattening, or it can raise cholesterol, or it's bad for blood pressure, or it can cause heart disease.
I sometimes heard those things, but I thought they were attributed to crazy folk. Kind of like tinfoil hat types, UFOs, Bigfoots. People who thought that chicken skin was anything other than completely delicious and vastly nutritious were, they needed medical help, counseling. So what's going on with this? So you're telling me there's people out there that think it's unhealthy?
Well, I was just going to blow the top off of this whole thing.
Pretend I'm not here. Pretend I'm not
here. It's kind of hard to pretend that you didn't just say that there is no controversy. There is no misinformation.
I'm retracting it. I'm retracting it. Because, no. Look, I got to be fair.
You kind of have to go with me on these things.
I'm a pretty radical thinker, you know that. So, I'm just, let's assume.
Let's just say that people are out there saying that chicken skin is high in fat and mainly made up of, saturated fats.
Right. So this is pretty much what's been touted. False. It's been touted for.
That's what they're out there saying.
Oh.
Yeah. In fact, it's unsaturated fat, which is the healthier kind, also found in nuts, avocados, and fish.
Right, and so I believe, and this is just me thinking out loud here, that there are studies that show that replacing saturated fats like butter, cheese, and red meats with unsaturated fats, such as chicken skin, I believe,
exactly,
it can actually potentially lower the risk of heart disease.
Exactly.
Is that correct?
So what I've done is I've replaced butter, cheese, and red meats in my diet and eat strictly chicken skin. Now, chicken skin on my pancakes.
I love it.
Chicken skin with my wine.
That is great, and it's all that delicious flavor. Speaking of flavor, there's just so many upsides to getting chicken into your diet. Chicken skin specifically.
Exactly. Like not having to remove it from the bird itself.
Whew, I mean, what you do need to be cautious about with chicken is not the skin, which we've determined now is this incredibly delicious unsaturated fat source. It's the least of your worries when it comes to a crispy chicken dish. Studies have shown, Russell, that antibiotics used on livestock, such as factory hens, are considered one of the causes of antibacterial resistance in human beings. And that type of resistance, of course, occurs when bacteria gains the ability to fight against the drugs that are designed to kill them.
So you're saying you're really worried about this when you're having some chicken?
Well, like you, I've cut out the chicken, but I'm just honing in on the skin.
Yeah.
Just piles and piles of skin.
Do you happen to have any tips regarding
what
how to take your chicken?
Well, I think you need to take the necessary precautions.
Such as?
Well, I think you need to wash your hands and surfaces thoroughly, especially when working with raw chicken. And if you're cooking another meat with your chicken, Russell,
For example?
as I know, well, other types of meats, you should definitely separate the dishes, cutting boards and knives in order to avoid cross-contamination. That's the kind of thing that, you can get so caught up in the moment. And
That you don't know which meat you just touched.
Exactly. Let alone the skin. And, cooking to the right temperature, it's critically important. And, keep your meat cold. Below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, Russell. That's really critical, especially in this hot weather.
Oh, you mean when you're not cooking?
Yeah. Well, depends on what sort of meal you're going for. You can get really crispy when you sort of get that sub-zero frozen kind of skin. But that's a different thing altogether.
It's pretty safe when it's on ice. When it is ice.
Whew. So, really, all that delicious flavor, it's waiting for you with chicken skin. Leaving the skin on, it's a healthier option, according to the scientific community.
So for all you naysayers out there, we just want you to know, as long as you prepare and cook your chicken skin safely, chicken with the skin can once again become your go-to meal. And if you eat chicken at all.
I think it's fair to say, join us. You and I are, we're not sponsored by Chicken Skin, but we're pretty
Certainly
much into
not.
it. No, it's just a natural kind of progression, really.
Yeah.
If you're living a healthy lifestyle, so check it out. Get some chicken skin in your life.
Find out what chicken skin can do for you.
And relax.
It's Relax Time Radio.
Yeah, 93.25 FM. That's megahertz.
That's right. And you know what we got sitting in the box?
Oh, so many
a little
good,
Toto.
So many good things. Yeah, look, there's a bunch of Toto. There's other great, excellent music.
Including EJ and VH.
Yeah. You want to know what those are? You stick around and have a listen. In the meantime, there's still time for requests, dedications, etc. 053-276-793. If you're if you're into it. Otherwise, just relax. Take it easy. We'll do the work for you.
That's right. We'll be back.
All I wanna do when I wake up in the morning is see you light. Rosanna, Rosanna, never thought that a girl like you could ever care for me. Rosanna. All I wanna do in the middle of the evening is hold you tight. Rosanna, Rosanna, I didn't know you were looking for more than I could ever be. Not 20 years since you went away, Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone and I have to say, meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. I can see your face still shining through the window on the other side. Rosanna, Rosanna, I didn't know that a girl like you could make me feel so sad. Rosanna. All I wanna tell you is now you'll never ever have to compromise. Rosanna, Rosanna, I never thought that losing you could ever hurt so bad. Not 20 years since you went away, Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone, and I have to say, meet you all the
just like ice. And there's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know while I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Once I never could have hoped to win. You're starting down the road, leaving me again. The threats you made were meant to cut me down. And if my love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. No, I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing better all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 I'm still standing,
Let's relax.
Time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
I get up and nothing gets me down. You got it tough. I've seen the toughest around. And I know, baby, just how you feel. You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the wrecking machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump, jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Oh, hey you, who said that? Baby, how you been? You say you don't know, you won't know until you begin. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the wrecking machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Might as well jump, jump. Go ahead and jump.
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
That was Van Halen with Jump.
And Elton John before that.
I'm Still Standing, one of your faves, Russell.
One of my faves.
And we opened up with a little bit of Rosanna by the one and only Toto.
Yeah. What are they doing these days?
Whew, what aren't they doing more like it? I
Are they out on tour?
They're going to be doing some sort of ultimate remix with Lil Nas X sooner or later. Surely it's just a matter of time.
I saw they were on tour, though.
Toto.
Yeah.
Are they coming to Thailand? I'd love to catch
I think they just did.
Oh. No.
Nah, I don't know. They did something.
If you're a fan of Toto, you know this is serious business. If they're touring the
If
Kingdom,
they're out there,
we want to know about it. What's going on? 40th anniversary?
Yeah, 40th anniversary. Yeah, they kicked off the 2019 leg of the 40 Trips Around the Sun tour in Byron Bay.
At the Falls Festival.
At the Falls Festival.
A great festival.
I guess it is. Toto was there.
Yeah, well, it was this year.
That happened in January the 2nd.
Oh, man. To think I was doing other things.
Yeah. And didn't even hear about it.
Didn't know about it. Luckily, I was just listening to so many of my own favorite Toto albums.
Probably eating some de-skinned fried chicken.
Just a big plate of chicken skin.
Just not knowing what's going on. Not knowing what's good for you. 40th anniversary tour happening now for Toto.
Wow.
Get out there and catch them if you can.
Yeah. Hey, look, if I was going to catch them, I'd need to know about this weather.
Yeah, you sure would.
Do you know what's happening? Because it seems a little all over the place.
Well, a lot of people are asking, what's going on with that weather?
What's your take on it, Russell?
Well, let me interpret some of the... It's important that you look at the facts involved.
You don't just kind of, throw paint around with a big bucket. You need to really fine point it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Currently 36 degrees out there. That gives us some indication that it's a little warm, partly cloudy. And tonight we're looking at...
plunging down to
26, but it's still going to feel a little bit warmer. Clear to partly cloudy and warm.
If you're up in the wee hours, check it out. See if it's true.
Check it out.
Verify it yourself. What's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're looking at high temperatures of 38 degrees, but it's going to feel a little hotter than that. Probably feel like 44. A T-storm around in the PM. And if that doesn't do it for you, there's going to be another T-storm around in the PM on Saturday. Also, temperatures in the upper 30s. You got that to look forward to. Looking like another great weekend for Chiang Mai.
The real feel thing?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I was having a debate with a friend about...
Yeah, I've had a lot of debates about the real feel.
Because, why? Real feel, if there's the temperature...
Yeah.
And there's real feel...
Yeah.
Or feels like...
Yeah.
Why don't we just go with
the real feel
as the
I mean,
temperature?
that's all that really matters.
I'll tell you why. Because you would just never go out. The other day I thought, geez, it's feeling a bit hot. I'm going to check the temperature.
Yeah.
It said something like temperature 38.
And you dressed for 38.
Feels like 48.
Exactly.
And I actually had to kind of pinch myself and get my other, spectacles and everything and just check, see that I wasn't misreading that.
And you weren't.
I wasn't. It was really depressing. And I guess I answered my own question. I can see that it's better to stick with the Celsius because at least it's, more often than not under 48.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually anyway. So anyway, there you go, folks. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. That's key.
Take a brolly.
Definitely.
But just do what you can. Stay cool. Relax.
Yeah, stay cool. Relax. Relax Time Radio.
93.25 FM. It's going to be a long weekend of broadcasts and such to do with the coronation. So Russell and I would urge you to tune in to Radio Thailand throughout the coming days and into the beginning of next week. and listen to some of those and enjoy this incredible historical event that's happening.
I know I'll be enjoying it thoroughly and staying abreast of the goings-on.
Yep, and you can, once the coronation has been completed and the various broadcasts are also reverting back to the scheduled programming of the station, I believe next Tuesday you can catch Relax Time Radio again from 7:30 p.m. till 9 p.m. right here on Radio Thailand.
That's right. Well, it's just about reached that time. I want to thank everyone for having tuned in and listening to the program. Thank you for your requests, your dedications, and all else. Thank you, Paul. It's been a lot of fun, as always.
Yeah, it's great, and looking forward to next week. Russell, thank you so much for your incredible health tips there tonight, too.
Oh, my pleasure.
As well as your expertise on sound control. You always look so good there. When
That's
you're
what everyone was
twiddling
saying.
knobs and dials
try
and
not
things.
to take too much credit.
Go on. All right. We'll be back next Thursday evening. We'll catch you then.
We sure will. Until then, have a great night and a great week ahead.
Yeah, take it easy out there.
Relax.
ถานีวิทยุกระจายเสียงแห่งประเทศไทยและเครือข่ายทั่วประเทศเสนอข่าวต้นชั่วโมงรู้เร็วรู้จริงเกาะติดทุกสถานการณ์